to Fender Play Live. I'm your host, Scott Goldbaum, coming from our Hollywood offices, and this week we're celebrating the 2-year anniversary of Fender Play. So we're going to be counting down the top 5 best riffs and songs, and we're going to be showing you some fun tricks along the way. We also have 2 giveaways. I don't use that word lightly. We'll talk more about that a little bit later, but we've got some giveaways later, so make sure to stick around till the end. In the meantime, please welcome my first guest, the one and only Nikki Stevens. There it is. What a stage entrance. All right.
What's up, Fender family?
There it is. Nikki's been with us. Yeah, I mean, you're as much of the family as anybody in this room right now. You've been with us from the very beginning as an instructor. I know you as a touring musician. You've probably got a lot of those built in as soon as you are asked to make your presence known.
Yeah,
the hot licks are built in. Mine's just an open D chord. But that all goes to say that you play in so many local bands. In fact, I know you've been putting a lot of time in your original project. What's that all about?
Yeah, my original band is called Teenage Ritual, and we're rock and roll. I play bass in this project, and I do lead vocals.
And that translates kind of perfectly to what you do for us here at Fender as one of our mainstay bass instructors and guitar instructors, and I think that's all really cool. We're going to make it a point to start with our number 5 on our list of best riffs and songs, and that should come as no surprise to you guys. It is All Apologies by Nirvana. Let's play it first. Let's hear a little bit of that riff. In fact, you teach the song on the platform, so show us what it's all about.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, we got drop D tuning, some alternate picking.
Check it out. That just strikes some familiarity, guys. What's that guitar you're playing on the note of that, which might be unfamiliar to us? This is pretty unique.
This is the 66, the alternate reality series, right? And what's cool about this is it has a smaller jazz bass body.
Right.
So it looks like a Strat, but it actually is a jazz bass body. And that reminds me, I'm going to post a bass pedal video on the Facebook group coming up here sometime throughout the weekend, probably.
You're a Swiss Army knife, Nikki. You do it all.
Yeah.
Well, one thing we can say about this song is that we teach it, and you guys are hearing it in drop D, but it's originally even lower than that. Thicker gauges and drop C. And what is one of the things you like about this song? I know it's technique-packed.
Oh, well, it's great for an acoustic or an electric.
Yeah, you have that classic really unplugged version if I was to play along with you here in a second.
It's a great way to study Kurt Cobain's technique where for this riff, we can kind of bump into the neighboring strings.
Yeah.
It just gives it more of that character and style. So instead of just playing real straight, we could go.
That sounds awesome. Let's play the song for a little bit. Let's break into it if you're down.
Yeah, totally.
I'll let you start us up.
Yeah.
In the sun, I feel as one. In the sun, in the sun, Mary, Mary, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, man. I can't speak to that enough about how ideal of a song that is if you're just getting introduced to drop D tuning. I remember the first time I got introduced to drop D tuning, it wasn't Dave Grohl's Nirvana, it was Dave Grohl's Foo Fighter. And I was really naively going online and with very little, next to no instruction other than the fine print saying, tune your 6th string to D, and I was learning Everlong, and I tuned it up to D, and I learned how violent strings can be. So it was a total rite of passage. So if you guys are looking to experiment with that, that's probably the worst thing that can happen. A little common sense goes a long way. I've learned that the hard way. In any case, guys, we're up to another song, number 4 on our list. It's from the same era. It's loved by all except maybe the band themselves. I got to see them play not too long ago, but
Awesome.
It's Creep by Radiohead. And you also teach this one. Why don't you play through it a little bit for us?
Yeah, sure.
That song is loaded with techniques too. What I love about the way you taught it is that it actually is kind of a hybrid of 2 types of guitars, rhythm and some of that Johnny Greenwood stuff, that crazy like 16th note triplets. What are some of the things we should expect to see in that lesson?
Yeah, it's arranged with a bit of the rhythm and lead sections. So you're getting some arpeggios with string skipping, real diverse string skipping patterns there, and then we actually have some tremolo picking as we get into the chorus. You're going to start off with power chords, and then we got those 16th note triplets, tremolo picking there.
And that's a great lesson. That just came out, in fact, so tune into that one if you guys haven't checked that one out. Yeah, you do a great job of teaching that. And for you acoustic strummers out there, at the end of the day, it's just a 4-chord progression. So why don't we play through a little bit of it, and we'll offer something for all y'all out there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Get us started.
Nice.
Some Creep, love me some Radiohead.
Awesome.
Now, if you guys want to learn these songs and all the techniques that go with them, make it a point to check out the links in the description and take a look at Fender Play. You guys can jump in for free. See if it works for you. Why not? It is free. I can't speak to how long you guys get a free subscription to it, but it is so loaded with material that it's going to take a long time for you to get through all of it, if ever. I want to make it a point to thank Nikki so much for coming through here on your busy schedule. Here for the 2-year anniversary, you're the perfect candidate to be on this stool with us.
Happy birthday, Fender Play.
Yeah, anything else newsworthy?
Oh, well, I'll see you guys on the Facebook group. I love to hang out with everybody on there. So yeah, that's pretty much, that's it.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing more of you on our social media accounts. And I got to say, in the meantime, guys, we're celebrating our 2-year anniversary today. And one of the best things about Play is this very live show where we bring you artists, new gear, and much more each week. So to celebrate, let's take a quick look at some of the best Fender Play Live has to offer. Check it out.
Let me let you tear it up a little bit. I'm going to play this riff for a little bit. Just have some fun, man. Alex designed the brand new Powercaster, which he's holding in his hands here, and we're going to give you a first-time exclusive look at this brand new guitar.
So today I have got the Jimmy Page Mirror Telecaster, personal favorite of mine.
It's called Pancake. It's from 1961.
It's a 66.
This is a 1952 Telecaster. This is, when they first came out, you went to the store, this is what you'd see on the wall. This beautiful butterscotch finish, Bakelite pickguard, the big ashtray cover. When you remove it and have a Tiparillo or something like that, and kind of,
That's right, fuck.
Yeah, I know the Jazzmaster and Jaguar really well. I write about them, I work on them, I play them. Got a big old tattoo right there of Leo Fender's patent application drawing from, I believe, 59.
Cupid, drop back your bow.
So to keep the inspiration going, I heard a couple key things. Take a break sometimes, get sleep occasionally,
Pizza? And pizza. Yeah. I'm not giving this thing up.
But then when I heard the Ramones and bands like that, it just took it to another level. It was faster, it was more in your face, it was simpler, and it gave me the confidence that I too could play the guitar.
My second shout out is Rachel Buchanan. She used a looper pedal, that's exactly how I started playing guitar.
Now, if you're a little bit more advanced, blow our minds with your own riff. Make up a riff. In fact, make up a riff right now. I'm going to totally put him on the spot. Just give me something. That's actually pretty dope. I wish I had this when I was growing up. This was shortened to everything. Right, I know. Yeah, you guys are lucky is what you are.
Thank you so much for everything you've given us in these 2 years. I hope that you look back, and I want to thank a huge thank you to all the great guests we've had. If there's anything you take from that video, it's that you can play the guitar vertically. So that goes to say we've got a lot of really great forthcoming shows coming up in the next few weeks, so make sure to keep tuning in. Meanwhile, please welcome my next guest, my brother in arms here at Fender, the one and only Barrett Wilson.
Woo! Hey everyone, I'm so happy to be here. It's great.
Man,
great
you've
to
been
be
with
back.
Play, yeah, I know. It's been a minute since we've had you here.
It has.
But you've contributed massively to the curriculum development team. You're all over our platform. You've been here from the very beginning as well. And you're not only a teacher, you're an amazing guitarist. I love your style. We've got a Tele-Acoustasonic in your hands, and I think that's the right fit for the way in which you tend to play with your original project, Big Language, out here in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming by, brother.
No problem. Glad to be here.
The timing and you being here is really serendipitous because next up on our list is a top Fender Play song, and it's the massive pop hit by Ed Sheeran. This is your dad. Ed Sheeran is actually Barrett's father.
I'm representing.
Twice removed. And we're gonna be playing a little bit of Perfect. So let's jam through it for a second.
I'm hoping so.
Now this is a great song for open position chords. Now you're hearing us play, if you're counting closely, we're playing this song in 12/8, which is a pretty unique time signature on our platform. You can count it multisyllabically. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, we'll see you guys. No, but that goes to say the song's also really great for the beginner acoustic player. It's one of those great sing songs that you can go ahead and just hold down open whole notes to dancing in the dark with you inside my arms or something like that. But no, this is an amazing song, and we're super happy that you guys have loved it so much. Let's open it up a little bit.
Sure.
Let's have you just break in this Acoustasonic Tele. I'll go play the rhythm down.
Count me in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. With some finger picking too for all you fingerstyle players. A lot of the songs we offer, you guys are going to notice, has a whole array of accessibility. So it might be one of those songs where you're thinking, I can interpret this as advanced as it was written, as advanced as the sheet music comes, or if it's something that I can kind of just join the band in on. I remember when I was first starting to play, there were a lot of songs that I loved and looked up to, but I didn't think I was the right candidate to play. So I was like the third guitarist in the band.
Oh yeah.
There's a variety of ways, and you guys have done such an amazing job. We talk about this on a weekly basis, how you guys reach out to each other IRL in real life and are kind of joining bands from afar. So we love the community for that.
Absolutely.
Next up on our list at number 2 is the classic hit, Hallelujah, written by Leonard Cohen. Take your time. On this song, what I love about this one is that I actually came to know it, as I'm sure a lot of you guys did, off of Grace by Jeff Buckley.
Yes.
This is also recently popularized by Shrek. No, this is also popularized one of my favorite artists, Rufus Wainwright, but of course written by the one and only Leonard Cohen. So let's jam through this a little bit, man.
Let's do it. a secret chord that David played and he pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. 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 Oh, nice.
Man, I love that
You're
song.
great to harmonize with.
Right back at you, man. Yeah, this is one of my favorite songs of all time. This has been popularized, and then the torch has been carried by so many incredible artists. I remember I got to work with Keith Urban briefly, and I saw him play this song from top to bottom, as close as I am to you, and it was just
I bet it was amazing.
unreal, man.
It's a great progression
Yep.
to just practice all over the fretboard, right?
Yeah, in fact, I can tell you that one of our amazing instructors, Jen Tranny, he's also been here from the beginning. He teaches this one, and it's a little bit more accessible the way it's taught there with basic strums, and you're going to be able to sing and play along by the time you're done with that lesson. So make sure you check that out too.
Yep.
So we've been bringing you some of the best songs we have on Fender Play, whether it's a pop hit, a folk ballad, some 90s grunge. We try to make it a point to have something for everyone, all you out there. So last up, and number 1 from the classic Pink Floyd, we have Wish You Were Here.
Wish You Were Here.
Let's jump into this one a little bit, man. Here, get us started up. Lots going on in this song. It kind of embodies what we were talking about as far as being a song that's accessible to anybody who wants to be a part of that band.
Strum the chords. You can always just strum whole notes throughout this song, and then after a while start to add in some of these techniques like these hammer-ons. And then it's really cool. This song starts off, you know, with it starts off with that progression that you were playing, and it kind of sounds like it's on the radio.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of a cool like sound editing effect or whatever.
Right.
But then that solo comes in over it, and it just gives it a really cool vibe.
That solo's kind of Hendrixian, which I think is
It
cool
is.
when you situate it on an acoustic guitar like that.
Yeah, it's got these fourths that you're kind of sliding around.
Yeah. Immediate ear candy for sure. You play it great, man.
Oh, thank you.
Nah, it's awesome. So that's what we like about it, but let us know what you guys like about all these songs that we've been playing through. There's so much more coming. These are just a few samples of what we've got on Fender Plays. Like I said, there's tons more riffs, songs, tricks to learn. I think it's time we get to the homework. You want to tell us what it's going to be for this week?
Sure, let's get into it. So this week, in honor of our 2-year anniversary, we want you to show us your favorite thing that you've learned from play. So again, a song, a riff, a lesson. It can be anything. Just put it on there. Let us watch it, and we'll give feedback.
Yeah. And not to mention, I mean, we have so much else in terms of exercises and theories that you guys may have. I remember when I started playing guitar, I was just learning how to play guitar to write songs. So for all you creative types out there, if you guys have taken all the things we've taught and you've made it a point to learn and put it together to make it something that is yours, we definitely want to hear that too. But before we get to the giveaway, we want to show some pretty cool info, because there's nothing cooler than stats, about how far we've come in the past few years. So to get things started, we have 447 chord videos. That is the largest chord video lesson library on the internet.
How many chords are there?
448. We are one chord
one
away
left.
from completing all of the chords. With your help, if you call one, never mind. In union with that, we've got 805 skill videos, 849 songs. That means over 2,500 lessons on play. And the most important thing, I can't stress this enough, you're in our curriculum development team. We're shooting all the time. We are adding more every single
Constantly
day,
adding.
guys. So always refresh that page, see what we have to offer. We also have over 17,000 5-star reviews. Cannot tell you how much that means to us. Thank you guys for making it a point to let us know what you're experiencing out there. Over 17,000 hours spent on our curriculum. Now you could choose your own adventure and learn these exercises, learn these songs, or you can make it a point to try to be a part of one of our paths that we put you in touch with, whether it's pop, rock. Yeah, 101 through 105. 12,225 community members on our Facebook group. That's you guys out there. And
round of applause for you guys.
Over 55,000 posts, comments, reactions, engagements on a monthly basis. That is as interactive of a community as I've seen. And that all goes to say, I'll let you drop this number. This is incredible.
Over 11 million total lessons taken.
Woo! Yeah.
Right? I can't even comprehend that.
Yeah, we call for all the time. I'll keep it real for a second and go off script. For all the time that we've spent where we shoot everything, those mornings, those afternoons, and the time we put into it, to see that number,
it's crazy.
It means so much to us, guys.
Crazy, yes.
Thanks for being a part of that. So this week, I said this at the top of the show, we have 2 giveaways, and I cannot overstate how cool these giveaways are. I just learned to the extent of which how cool they are. But before we begin, I want to talk about our weekly giveaway for a second. Okay. Every week, a lucky Fender Play subscriber has the chance to win a free piece of gear just for watching these videos. Wow. We've given away thousands, and that's kind of understating once I heard what I heard a little bit earlier, but thousands of dollars in gear just for being a member. If you win, you can choose from a list of guitars, basses, acoustics, amps, and even the smallest instrument we offer.
We gotta sign up for this.
Ukulele. So I would like to announce my retirement. I am no longer going to be a part of this show. I'm going to be on the other side of things. And it's announced only on this show, so make sure you tune in. So when it comes to this announcement, without further ado, here's Maddie.
Woo! All right, so this week's winner is, drumroll please, Danielle L.
Danielle L. Woo!
All right, so make sure to check back next week to see if you won, and check the link in the video description for giveaway details. We'll see you next week.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Maddie. You're only the bearer of good news. Congrats, Danielle. Okay, that's one of 2. So next up, let's welcome our friend Richard Bussey, who has another giveaway to announce. Richard, come on in, man.
Yeah. A couple months ago, we did a great presentation on why it's important to change your strings and how important the string tone is to your guitar sound. We're excited to have a deal just for our Play community right now. If you guys find the link that's going to be attached to the bottom of the video, we're giving away our new Classic Core strings. It's a really cool new string technology. We're super excited to have them out there. So all we need from you guys is an email address and a place to send your strings. We've got 9s or we've got 10s. If you saw the video, you know 9s are the lighter gauge string, 10s are the medium gauge string. Tell us what you're looking for. Get some strings in the mail. Just give us a little feedback. There's a survey attached to each package of strings. We're excited to hear what you guys think. Thanks for playing and rock on, guys.
Thanks, brother. Yeah. So cool, guys. So tune in for that. A lot of cool updates as far as what we're developing in the string world. Now, normally we give shout outs to individual Play members, but today we're shouting out the entire community, people who have been with us from day 1 to 2 years later. I'm not going to do the math and multiply 365 by 2. But one of the best parts of Fender Play, and I think from our vantage point, the best part of Fender Play is you.
Oh, yeah.
The community of learners who are sharing in the sheer, unadulterated joy of playing guitar, playing uke, playing bass, playing an instrument. I think so much of learning a new skill set is all about getting closer to expressing who you are, your identity, and the fact that we can have a hand in helping with that, it means everything to us.
It's amazing having a whole community of people learning songs and sharing, stuff that they've come up with. It's awesome.
I don't know how long it was we were doing this before we jumped into having the Facebook community, but I remember it being like single digits. Like, oh, yeah. There was 9 people. Keith Means, David Good, Sherry Hoyer. What's up?
What's up, guys?
We see you guys out there. But that all goes to say we've got a couple of updates. Now, each week, as we said, we are adding several lessons to the site, so there's always new things to explore and learn. Please make it a point to sign up for free and check all of those things out. So with that, we're going to say keep practicing. We'll be sure to see you guys for more next time. Let's drum that G chord. Thanks again, everybody. Adios. See you.